I'm up here to Shelley, staying with Uncle Mel and Aunt Phyllis. They're taking care of me since I came home from the hospital, and someday I'll tell you all about it. They're giving me real good care here, and I just have anything in the world I want to eat and everything else, so I'm going to stay here until I get well enough to fly home. And I'll tell you about that later, but right now I thought I'd sing you a song that Grandpa Smith and I sang when a long time ago, after all of our family was raised, Grandpa Smith and I used to sing this song. And I'll tell you all about that some other time too. But I thought maybe you'd like to hear it. So I'm going to sing Mockingbird Hill. Okay? When the sun in the morning peeps over the hill and kisses the roses on my windowsill, then my heart fills with gladness when I hear the thrill of the birds in the treetops on Mockingbird Hill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, it gives me a thrill to wake up in the morning to the mockingbird's thrill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, there's peace and goodwill. You're welcome as the flowers on Mockingbird Hill. Got a three-cornered claw and an acre to till, and a mule that I bought for a $10 bill. There's a tumble-down shotgun with an old rusty mill. It's my home sweet home on Mockingbird Hill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, it gives me a thrill to wake up in the morning to the mockingbird's trill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, there's peace and goodwill. You're welcome as the flowers on Mockingbird Hill. When it's late and evening, I climb up the hill and survey all my kingdom when everything's still. Only me and the sky and the old whippoorwill singing songs in the twilight on Mockingbird Hill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, it gives me a thrill to wake up in the morning to the mockingbird's trill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, there's peace and goodwill. You're welcome as the flowers on Mockingbird Hill. Okay, now here's another little song that I used to sing, and I thought maybe you'd like to hear it. Good morning, Mary Sunshine, how did you wake so soon? You scare away the little stars and drive away the moon. before I cease my playing. How did you get way over there? And where have you been staying? I never go to sleep, dear child. I just go run to see the little children of the east who rise and wait for me. I waken all the birds and bees and flowers in my way, and last of all the little child who stayed out late to play. Here's a little poem that I used to say to children when I used to teach Sunday school in primary a long time ago. Wake up, little children, the morning is bright. The birds are all singing to welcome the light. Wake up, or when all things are merry and glad, little children should never be weary and sad. For God gave us daylight, little children, that we might rejoice with the lark and work like a bee. Don't you think that's right? Don't you like to rejoice with the lark and work like a bee? I used to like to do that when I was a little child. Then here's another one I used to say. Good night, sleep tight, wake up bright in the morning light to do what's right with all your might. Good night. I have some stories that I'd like to tell you about that someday too. And I used to tell that to my little children when I tuck them in bed at night after I told them their prayers, and before they went to sleep, I'd say, good night, sleep tight, wake up bright in the morning light to do what's right with all your might. Then they'd go to sleep. Sleep like little what? Well, they just go to sleep, you know. Some of your folks' weddings, don't you think so? I hope so. All right, the Spanish Fandango. Carrie, I thought I'd tell you about this Spanish fandango. I told you that my mother taught me to play it a long time ago when I was a little girl. And so I'll tell you about that later. But this Spanish fandango is about a Mexican war. And when the men started out to fight in the morning, they started out real lively. They fought till they were tired out at night. Then at night they laid down to rest. And that's the reason that the second part of the piece is you play it real soft so that you can't hardly hear it because they're resting at night. Then in the morning when they get up, they're just ready to really go to work and fight like Trojans. So that's the way it went. Terry, I'm here at Aunt Phyllis's and Uncle Mel's. They are taking good care of me ever since I came from the hospital. And it's the best place in all the world for me to be right now. Everyone is so good and kind to me, and they just give me everything that's good to eat. Oh goodness, they do feed me good. I have everything I want to eat. Peaches and pears and apricots and lamb's quarter and you mention it, I have it to eat. And they take such precious good care of me. So I'm going to stay here till I get well. Then I'll fly home. And then I'll send you another letter when I get home. Okay? Okay, now here's Aunt Phyllis. Now I just leave it here, don't I? Carrie, I'm going to play Ben Hur chariot race. I learned it 70 years ago and will never forget it. I'm here at Uncle Melvin's home. When I left the hospital, they said I wouldn't be able to walk for a year. My fingers were so stiff I couldn't play, but now I walk a little every day and my fingers are getting nimble again. Isn't that wonderful? I sang Mockingbird Hill accompanied on the guitar. Now I'm going to sing it like I do most every night before I go to bed down to my home in Mesa. Isn't that wonderful? Terry, I'm going to sing you a song that Grandpa Elias Smith loved. It was his favorite song. We sang it at his grave. Aunt Laverne had gathered all kinds of flowers that grew on our ranch at Linden, and each grandchild that was there placed a flower on his grave. This made us all shed tears. Uncle Slim, or Herman as we called him, was driving our car. And when little Jeanette Shumway didn't see Grandpa driving it, she said, "That's Grandpa's car. Where's Grandpa?" She just couldn't understand where Grandpa was. She loved her Grandpa as much, so much, and so I thought you'd like to hear it. God is love. Okay. Earth with earth and thousand forms, air with all its beams and shores, heaven's infinite expanse, seas resplendent continents, all around and all above, near this record, God is love. Songs among the vales and hills, in the woods and by the rills, on the breeze and of the bird, by the gentle murmur stirred, sing their songs beneath the bough of one chorus. God is love. All the hopes that sweetly start from the fountains of the heart, all the bliss that ever comes to our earthly human homes, all the voices from above, sweetly whispers, God is love. Now here's a little recitation that my daddy taught me, the first one he ever taught me when I was a little girl. Little fishes in the brook, Daddy catch 'em with a hook. Mama fries 'em in the pan, Daddy eats 'em like a man. Then here's another one. My father used to tell me this one. He told it to all of us children. And that's what we had to do too, and this is it. Eat it up, wear it out, make it do, or go without. And that's what we had to do. If we hadn't we couldn't leave any food on our plates. We had to clean it all up, eat every bit of it. If we had any clothes that were even getting old, we had to wear them till they were worn out. We had to make them do or go without. If we hadn't have done that, we wouldn't have been where we are today. And here's one, a little song that our daddy, Grandpa Elias, used to sing this to our daughter Margie when she was a little girl. He'd put her on his knee and hold her tight up against him and sing this song to her. I'm my mama's little girl. Daddy calls me baby pearl. And everyone I see falls right in love with me. Then she'd put her arms around his neck and he'd hug her tight. And then he'd sing this to her while he danced her on his knee. He would say, Dance me on your knee, Daddy, dance me on your knee. Put your arms around me and it won't hurt me. Hug me tight, don't let me fall. I love you best of all. Dance me on your knee, Daddy, dance me on your knee. And that's just what he'd do, and they had such a nice, good time together. Wouldn't you have liked to heard them? I'm going to sing The Dearest Spot on Earth to Me. The dearest spot on earth to me is home, sweet home. The very land I've longed to see is home, sweet home. There where hearts are so united, there where love truly plighted, all the world besides outside at home, sweet home. The dearest spot on earth to me is home, sweet home. The very land I've longed to see is home, sweet home. Dance me on your knee, Daddy, dance me on your knee. Put your arms around me and it won't hurt me. Hug me tight, don't let me fall. I love you best of all. Dance me on your knee, Daddy, dance me on your knee. Now I'm going to sing Lullaby and Good Night, just like I used to sing it a long time ago. Okay? Lullaby and good night, when roses delight creep into thy bed, their pillow thy head. If God wills, thou shalt wake when the morning doth break. If God wills, thou shalt wake when the morning doth break. Lullaby and good night, those blue eyes close tight, bright angels are near, so sleep without fear. They will guard thee from harm with their dreams' sweet charm. They will guard thee from harm with dreamland's sweet charm. Let's see how it started. 6-5. No, it's starting on.
You know Stuart Tyler? You do?
Terry, I'm up here to Shelley with Uncle Mel and Aunt Phyllis, and I'm up here to Orkel's, their oldest daughter, and she has 3 little children, and she's expecting another one. She's the sweetest little mother in all the world, and I'm here just having a good time with these little children. Now I want to sing to you a song, one of the first songs I ever sang when I was just a little girl, about 3 years old, just able to sing at all. Let's see, how many years ago would that be? 73. I'm 80 now, and 3 from that would be 80. 87 years ago? 77 years ago. Just think of that. Okay, it's I Wonder Who is Santa Claus. Now I'm going to sing it to you. Okay? First song my mother ever taught to me. I wonder who is Santa Claus, and from which land he comes, and where he gets so many toys and such nice sugar plums. He wears a cap and coat of fur, at least that's what they say. He travels all around the world in just one single day. Then here's another one that I sang at the same time. Wish you Merry Christmas all. May the richest blessings ever on you fall. Every year be brighter than the one before, and your Christmas mornings many, many more. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas all. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas all. Okay. And here's another one. Merry, merry sunshine, sweetly sing all the happy days that the seasons bring. Merry, merry sunshine, sweetly sing all the happy days that the seasons bring.
I know, we've heard that.
Oh yeah, here's another one. This is the first song that my daddy sang to me when I was just a little girl. So I'm going to sing it to you. Romping on the kitchen floor, tumbling one another o'er, no greater fun had anyone than romping on the kitchen floor. Yeah, and here's another one. That the first little piece he ever taught me to say when I was just big enough to talk. Little fishes in the brook, Daddy catch 'em with a hook. Mama fries 'em in the pan, and Daddy eats 'em like a man. Ha ha, wasn't that funny? We're going to sing I Have a Garden. Aunt Phyllis and Orkel and me. I have a garden, a lovely garden, with flowers blossoming everywhere, where sun shines brightly and rain falls lightly, and roses gather sweet fragrance there. Kayla is going to say a little poem. Hi diddle diddle.
Cat and a fiddle and a cat over a moon. Little dad will laugh, say it's fart, and it just.
Now, Carrie, Kayla is going to say a little poem. Hi diddle diddle.
Cat and a fiddle and a cat over a moon. Little dad will laugh, say it's fart, and it just went away with a spoon.
Let him stand right here. Now what's Delon going to say?
What are we going to have you do, Delon?
Say yes.
Yes.
What can he
Say
say?
twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star? Okay, let's hear him say twinkle, twinkle. Can he say it? You tell him how to say it. Now wait, let's just start. Let's start
I
driving.
wonder what you are.
Okay, now you tell him to tell that. Now let's see now. What do I do? Press down?
Say yes. It's going.
Say dash.
Is it already going?
None.
Yes.
Is it already going?
What do you want to say,
Let's
Delon?
say it. Now you tell him to say it.
hi.
Say yes.
Say hi.
Say dash.
Say hi.
Say dash.
Did you say hi?
Say dash.
Hi, good.
Yes.